Hey Libras! Welcome back to the Guiding Chariot and welcome to your Cancer season reading. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have been enjoying Cancer season so far. We're a couple days in at the time of recording. But I'm wishing you well, and let's get into your reading. As always, this will be a general read for all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. My only ask is that you take these messages as they resonate. All right, my lovelies. So just a heads up, my lovely Libras. Oh, okay. As we get started. Very nice. This round's readings have been a little longer, which is actually nice because it's been a while since I've had a chance to chat with you. So I just want to get right into it. But I think next round's readings, I'm kind of going to base on what patterns that I start to see in these readings. So if there's anything in particular you'd like to see, leave it in the comment section below, just so I can see. It'll help me out knowing what you guys are kind of looking for. Because there's been a few patterns, but a lot of the signs, honestly, have been, like, their particular message has been so unique compared to the others. So there's some themes, but they're a little loose. So I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to go through. Oh, cute. 3 little rice birds just sat outside my window. Adorable. I wonder if the number 3 will be significant for you, because it's literally these 3 little birds right outside my window, just looking around. And they literally weren't there when I started the camera, so within the last minute and a half. Cute, they're adorable. All right, we're going to get all your cards out, and then we're going to talk about it, all right? Oh, okay. Then they decide to throw themselves all over the place. We like seeing that. Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Okay, 7. Okay. Hi, baby. Sorry, my kitty wanted to say hello. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to everyone? Nope, she's squirmy. All right, over there. She was like, "You've moved. I can take your seat now." Silly girl. Okay. One more and then we're going to talk about it. Libras. This is looking really good. Oh, and there we go. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups, my lovelies. So those of you looking for relationships, this may be a great time for it. Just saying. Alright, my loves. Oh, now you want to leave? You couldn't sit here? Silly girl. Alright. So we've got 6 of Cups here. Now, with it, well, actually, excuse me, I can feel that coming. I'm sure there's going to be 2 more. 1 more. Now, with the 6 of Cups, this is an energy of, hold on. There we go. This is an energy of looking back and reminiscing, right? So we did just come out of Mercury retrograde. Jeez Louises. We did just come out of Mercury retrograde where, a lot of past situations either resurface or, we're kind of represented with them or they pop up again in our mind. In an opportunity to, reevaluate, reassess, let's double check our work, that kind of moment. Some of you might still be looking back. Sorry about that, Libra. I had a little sneezing fit I need to cut out there, so we're just going to start that over again. So here with the 6 of Cups, this is a card of looking back, looking at the past, past situations, thinking or missing past people. This kind of makes sense. I mean, we did just finish Gemini season, but during Gemini season, we were in Mercury retrograde, and we're currently in the post-shadow now. So, retrograde normally brings up things from the past. Exes return, old situations flare up, but it's all in an effort to finally resolve them or, give it another go. So it's not uncommon or even, weird or unusual that you would be in this kind of headspace, just kind of reminiscing, wishing things could be, the way they were, or thinking of simpler times. All of that is kind of normal. So it's not weird that that's where your headspace is in. But if you are reminiscing, just know that Mercury retrograde brought that stuff up, not necessarily so it could, happen again. It brought it up so that you could process and learn from it. And, if we didn't get the lesson the first time, here's another chance to kind of look at your work. Because it is time for you to move forward here with the Six of Swords. So even though we may be looking back, Cancer season really is a month of progress for you. It's a season where you need to start moving on, moving forward, which I think is going to be really, really good for you, because I feel, if I remember correctly, your past couple readings, there wasn't a whole lot of momentum. There wasn't a whole lot of forward movement, right? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? There's benefits for both, right? Inertia and movement. But Cancer season, you're going to start to move again, right? We're going to pick up some speed here, as we move through this season. With the Queen of Pentacles, although this is, a card of abundance and being grounded and confident, to me, this has given me a lot of money vibes. A lot of money vibes. So I think a lot of this is going to be connected to your work or how you earned income. Because I do almost want to say it's not really much to do with work, right? Or at least work as you know it. It might shift a little bit, right? You might have another source of income coming in, or if you have a side hustle, that side hustle might really pick up a lot, over the next coming weeks. So that's actually kind of exciting to see. But this energy, really, really good. We have this Knight of Pentacles coming up after her. To me, this is more indicative of where you've been coming from, right? Because it's falling underneath that Six of Cups. So to me, this is an energy of... Yes, it's an energy that's not really moving, right? Because it can be a little stubborn, especially in the reverse. But I think this is an energy of also being reactionary, or maybe doing things too impulsively, right? Versus like really thinking about it, sitting with it, is the best course of action to... I feel like I'm going to call someone out if I say that. I don't really want to say that. Essentially, that is so shady. Sorry. Essentially, it's this energy, so you could have said yes too quickly, or, if someone was coming for you or had a comment about you, your business, your talents, it might have even been a personal attack. Maybe you took, a reactionary response to that versus thinking about it and seeing what the best, what the best thing you could do is. Like, where did you want to take that situation, right? So for some of you, that's just something to be aware of. But like I said, I feel like this is what we're moving out of, this, impulsive night, into this very grounded and well-manifested queen, right? So you are moving out of that. So I don't think that's necessarily something you've done maybe recently at best, but I feel like this is something you've been working through and working to move past. And if not, guess what? That phase is going to be over. We're going to start to mature a little bit. So that's great. Right in the middle, you have the Chariot card. So yes, this is a Cancer card, giving more significance to Cancer season, but this is also a card of success and swift movement. Think of yourself racing in a chariot. When I say Cancer season is here to help you gain momentum and move you forward, it really is. So, though it's not a bad thing to be looking back, you're in the driver's seat of the car. I'm going to need you to turn your eyes back to the road, right? Stop looking in the rear view. There's nothing back there is helping you right now. I need eyes forward, all right? It's kind of what I want to tell you with that beginning half. Why? Because look at what you're racing towards. Your Nine of Cups. You're racing towards your dreams. You're racing towards the physical manifestations you've been waiting for. This is your dreams, manifest. This is your wishes come true card. So yes, you want to move towards that as soon as you possibly can. You also have the Judgment card here, which I think is really connected in this diagonal with this Queen of Pentacles. And I mentioned with the Queen of Pentacles, this is about, where we earn income and where we see value. But I do feel like it's going to change. I do feel like there's going to be a new calling or a new purpose that kind of bubbles up this season. Whether it's, like I said, it could be a side hustle that, starts to take off, or it could be something brand new. That's going to be different for everyone. But it definitely feels there's going to be some type of awakening that brings really quick success, right? Because, literally look at that trajectory. Judgment, which is that awakening. Chariot, which is speed, success, victory, and movement. To Queen of Pentacles, being well-grounded, making coin, making bank, right? Finding some security there in the 3D. Love that. But that's a very, very fast progression. You also have the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. Normally this would be a tough card to have in the reading, but looking at everything you have, to me this is, again, upright. This is a card of patience and waiting for harvest. I don't think there's much waiting for you anymore, Libra. I think your time of waiting is over. It's kind of time to do. It's time to get it done. It's time to make it happen, right? Whether this is, you having to make the right choices and be active in it, or this is, now it's harvest time. This is when all the stuff starts to happen, right? Because we already have that Nine of Cups here. It's already there, right? And I keep talking about money, but remember we have this Two of Cups down here. So it could be a relationship, but remember the Two of Cups doesn't have to always be romantic. So there could be a relationship that helps through this. Could be a business partner for sure. So that can play out many, many ways. But I do feel like this particular relationship could be real indicative. And I think it's also a great connection to the emotional space you're going to be in this season. Because the Two of Cups is a very positive heart space, right? Feeling comforted, feeling loved, feeling appreciated, feeling, just feeling wonderful, right? The same feelings you get in a really close friendship. That's what you're going to be feeling within yourself, right? And again, that alignment is usually what brings in a lot of our positive manifestations. Last card out you have here is the High Priestess, which is all about trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, listening to that inner voice and that guidance. Some of you, this could speak to some type of spiritual path or spiritual practice. For a lot of you, though, for some reason, I feel like this High Priestess card has a little bit of mystery to it. And if you've seen my readings before and you've gotten this card before, I don't say that very, very often. But it is something that happens with the High Priestess. In a traditional deck, she's shown holding a scroll, but the scroll is facing her, right? She's not necessarily revealing all the secrets. That's up for you to discover, right? And the reason I'm saying that with this High Priestess is because I cannot get my eye off of that moon. And the moon card is a card of secrecy and mystery. And, sometimes it can be things done in shadow. And I don't think it's malicious. Like, I don't think it's something sneaky and secretive in that way. Let me make some room. But I do feel like this is we're dealing with something unseen, which kind of makes sense because with that Judgment card, I did say it could be something completely new. Didn't even know that was an option or a possibility or even a thing you wanted to do, especially if this is about making money, right? So I feel like there is something, let's just say surprising. Yeah, we'll just say surprising. I think that's the best word I can put in it. Because like I said, it's not bad, it's not scary, it's not threatening. It's literally just unknown. Six of Wands, victory and success. Yes. So we've got 3 sixes here. We've got 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Now we have the 6 of Wands. This 6 of Wands clarifying the 6 of Cups. That is beautiful. That is a nice, beautiful combination. The only reason I kind of pause at that, because essentially that's talking about recognizing, how great things were, all these happy memories and moments in the past, which is great. that is not a bad thing at all. The reason I had that little gas moment is because I feel like the message in this reading for you is really to, like, eyes ahead. You're moving forward. You're moving on. That doesn't mean all of that has to be left behind, for sure. But the reason, I just don't want you to get so stuck looking back in that mirror that you never turn your head to look forward. Yeah, look at that. Empress. And this actually makes beautiful sense because Venus, I think Venus and Mars are together in Virgo right now, if I remember correctly. I think that's true. I mean, it's somewhere, of course. It didn't just disappear out of the sky, but I know it's with Mars. I think they're both in, or they're in Leo moving into Virgo. I take that back. I think they're in Leo moving into Virgo. So I think they're in Leo right now. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say that's what's going on. But this Empress card, creation, abundance, free spirit for sure, right? And this is falling out on that Six of Swords, that energy that's moving you forward. This is a time of great creativity, great expression, and great freedom for you, Libra. It makes perfect sense why you have so momentum. It's kind of like you're this like beautiful caged wild horse that's been, attempted to be domesticated, but this season someone forgot to lock the gate, and you have the opportunity to just bust out and run free. We are not taking that. That was my clumsy fingers. Like, this really is a season of expression for you. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yep, look at that. Death, rebirth, rejuvenation, transformation for sure. Falling out on that Queen of Coins. So yes, definitely could be changing how we're making that money. Three of Wands. Oh, sorry, I can't see that. Three of Wands. This is that, seeing your ships on the horizon, seeing that incoming package you've been waiting for. And it's clarifying that reverse knight. So yeah, you're making all those things happen. That delivery's coming in. Like, I almost feel like this picture is like you at the door waiting for the UPS man. Like, is it here yet? I saw the tracking. It's getting delivered today. Is he here? When's he coming? It's very that. Oh my God, that visual. You're like that kid Christmas morning, and it's like 6 a.m. Christmas Day, and none of the adults have woken up, but you're like sitting there in front of all the presents. You're like, today's the day. I'm going to open my presents. I'm going to get it. Let me at them. Four of Wands, gratitude and celebration. So we went from the 3 to the 4. So anticipating what's coming and then being grateful for it because it's here in the physical. That vortex is open. Oh, it's someone turn. We're going to take it. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Pentacles already, so we've got it twice now. And again, you've been waiting for this, right? Because here we have it in the upright, but it's falling on the Nine of Cups. All that work has been done. It's time. Oh, Libra, it's time. Oh, this reading's getting me excited. I love this. Almost. Oh. Yeah. Oh. How interesting. So, again, not an uncommon. I feel like you had the Prince of Swords. Oh, the Page of Swords, not the Prince. Sorry, I just saw a P. But I feel like you had the Page of Swords not too long ago. But it makes sense with that creative energy we talked about with the Empress, because this is my inventive thinker, my problem solver, my rebel, right? So thinking outside of the box there with that Judgment card. Another sign that this could be coming, whatever this opportunity is, or maybe money-making endeavor is, could be something completely new. I dare to use the word revolutionary for some, right? You might really be finding a niche or creating a market. I mean, go ahead, reinvent the wheel. Oh my God, and look at that. Chariot again, along with the Lovers. So, Chariot card coming up twice, also in the same row. Again, forward progression, forward movement, success. And it's falling out on that Knight of Pentacles. And remember what I said when we had it in the reverse. It didn't feel bad to me, I just think the waiting is over. And it's being clarified by the Chariot. Yes, waiting is over. When I say it's time, Libra, it is time. It is time for you to do this. It is time for you to receive. It is time for you to reap your rewards. I also talked about that relationship card. And you have the Lovers here, so definitely could be, speaking of a new relationship coming in for some of you, having it fall under the High Priestess. I wonder if some of you possibly are having dreams of someone. Maybe you're meeting this person on the astral plane for some of you. The Lovers card is also a card of decisions, right? Like the twos. It has to do with deciding on something. So at a fundamental level, if this isn't about a relationship, or at least for those of you where this isn't about a relationship, that's not what you've been manifesting. This is about having to choose, having to you're going to be trusting your gut here, because we are talking about the High Priestess, and it could be connected, actually it's probably connected to both of those. It's the same journey, right? This new money-making endeavor, as well as what your mission is, what this calling is, with that Judgment card. You have to decide. And you're probably going to decide very quickly, honestly. And I don't mean you will make the decision quickly, but you will have to, right? Because everything's going to be moving so fast. You're not going to have time to hem and haw over it. You may not even have time to make a pros and cons list. You're going to have to decide, which is why this High Priestess card is coming up. You're going to have to trust your gut. You're going to have to go within and be like, what serves me? What makes me happy? What do I really enjoy? This is it? Okay, yep, you know what? Yes, we're doing it. We're making that happen. All right, we're going to pull some clarifiers. Give me 1 second. All right, my lovelies. Oh, Libras. This reading is exciting. Oh. I'm going to pull a few more, don't worry. Gratitude popping out. You also have the Four of Wands, which is a great card for gratitude, but it looks like you're going to have a lot to be grateful for, my lovely, lovely Libras. All right. Oh. Geez, that got heavy fast. All right, so you've got go with the flow, so exercising a little divine trust here for sure, allowing things to happen. Again, to me, this is pulling us back to that High Priestess, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, trusting that divine flow. And the future, you are definitely building groundwork for some new success. You are definitely building groundwork for some new success. There are some amazing foundations being laid right now for you. And you have been working on it for a while. You've been setting this up for a while, Libra. Whether this is work, whether this is a relationship, whatever it is you've been manifesting, this has been something on your to-do list, and you've been making the appropriate action. You've been trying the things. You haven't been coasting, right? So you've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the effort. It's harvest time. It is harvest time. Allow yourself to receive. Look, can you hear that? There was like car honking. Yeah. There it is. I don't know what's going on out there. Do not know what's going on out there. That's wild. But see, time for you to receive. That was crazy. There are some times where I kind of wish my window faced the street, so when all that crazy stuff happened, I could see it. No idea what that was, but that was weird. But I got to see your cute 3 little birds, so well worth it. Look at that, guardian angel. You are not alone. You definitely have someone helping to look out for you. And I think that's who those 3 little birds are. You may have 3 of them. You legit may have 3 of them looking out for you. And actually I say that, and look what shape is in the back of that sigil. A triangle. And actually, this caught my attention. We're going to take that, actually. Bottom of the deck, you have the Seer card, which is about looking beyond the current situation. You have the Future card as well. So I think something happening right now in the present moment is really setting you up for something down the line. But I still think you are receiving abundance now. Like I don't think this is only talking about down the road. I think you are receiving something now. But there are definitely foundations being laid that are going to be very prosperous for you down the road. We're not done. We're going to pull a few more. Libra. Oh my God. Out of all, like, I would say, I think all of the readings I filmed so far have been over 40 minutes. And yours is just so straightforward. Yours is just like wham, bam, 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 bam. Like, this is what we're doing. So, again, even another nod to, like, the speed at which you're experiencing in Cancer season. Like, oh, Libra. Crushing it. Crushing it, Libra. No, we're taking these. Okay. Medicine Mother, know your inner, is it inner knowing? Yes, inner knowing. So again, another pull back to that High Priestess, trusting those instincts, trusting your intuition. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and in action. Okay. I don't know why, but this is making me... So the Virgo reading, I literally just did just before you. This was a very strong message for them. If you have strong Virgo placements, or if you're on the cusp, my lovely Libras, might be worth checking that reading out. I'm going to leave it at that. Just make sure you check that out. I will say with this particular energy, the thing that I want to say to you, it's going to be really about taking proper action and not second guessing yourself, right? So yes, there is the need to be diligent and thoughtful and practical about what you're deciding. But once you understand that's the right thing to do, or once you understand that this is serving you and in your best interest, just do it. Don't sit there and analyze it again. Don't double guess it. Don't doubt yourself. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. All right? And then last card out, you have the Traveler, moving in a new direction. That is that Judgment card. That is that Judgment card. There's a new opportunity for you. Whether it's romance, whether it's career, there is a new opportunity for you. And again, I think you're gonna jump on this quickly. Like whatever the situation is, you're not gonna have the luxury of time, which isn't a bad thing because it's a good thing coming. You know, you don't need an extra day to think about taking the good thing. You know, it's kind of like someone like, hey, do you want some cake? You don't need 2 days to decide you want to eat the cake. Just eat the cake. Like, just eat the cake. All right. So, you know, when I say you're not gonna have time to decide, I literally just mean like this opportunity is just going to come in. It's like, boom, here I am. And it's going to be so great. Like, why wait? Like, just do it. Do it. But that's where that gut instinct is coming in. And that's why it's happening in Cancer season for sure. Cancer season, out of all of them, really connects us to our feelings, right? So honestly, I feel like this thing comes in and you will like immediately feel joy. You'll immediately be like, oh my God, I love this. And then, you know, if you allow yourself to second guess it, that's when you start to look and hunt for flaws. That's when you start to see the bruises and the chips and the scrapes, you know, and it's not the big, nice, pretty, shiny thing that we once thought it was going to be. And in some cases, that's a good thing, right? We want to be able to see things as they are. But in this situation, this is something great. This is something beautiful. This is something wonderful. And again, you want to have your perspective on the future. So what it is now may just be good, but what it is down the road will be amazing. All right? So something to really kind of keep in the back of your mind as you move through Cancer season. But trust your emotional body. Trust those feelings. Trust that heart center. It is going to guide you where you need to go. All right, my lovely Libras. I think someone's starting to trim their yard, so I don't want that in the background of your video because you deserve the best. But beautiful spread, beautiful message, and a lot of success coming to you. I'm wishing you all the best, my lovely Libras. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what resonated. Also, what would you like to see in next week's videos? I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'm kind of basing it off of the patterns I see this week. But if there's anything you know, yourself personally be interested in seeing, let me know. And if you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see when the next round of videos pops up. And I am wishing you the best. Stay safe. Take care of yourself, Libra. I'll see you in your next video. Bye.